Hello, brothers and sisters. This is your brother Amir. I'm here back with lesson three. I hope everybody doing well and in good health. Basically, we will be revising the letters I gave you previously and continuing with new letters. Okay, and at the end you can find a link in the you can find a link as well for some exercise and what we are gonna do in this lesson. So you will go on Google Drive, you can print them, start to do some exercise with me. Yes, for me to help you with it, you have to send me emails or somehow by Discord if you are on Discord. So let's start. Here it is. The lesson of today is to revise what we took and well, some new letters. Yes, from Alif to Zain. Let's start reading them. You can write them down later on. You can download this sheet. Yeah, download it, print it, and from Google Drive. Yes, so you can as you can see in front of you, Alif, and it has been written with the Hamza on top. It has to be on the Alif or Lam Alif or sometimes without Alif. Hamza is one of the letters basically, like Lam Alif as well, like Lam and Alif on it. So it's something combined, two letters combined. Yeah, so this one it will be helpful to know. Hamza on top of the Alif. Sometimes it could be on the bottom of the Alif. It will make the sound is en, like if Alif Noon, but it will be, could be, if the Hamza on top it could be N, if the Hamza on the bottom it will be in. Anyway, as you see, the isolated letter, it's N, Alif, and then Alif in the next to it, because at the same, and at the end they are the end of at the end of the letter it will be like that. It doesn't have to have Hamza at the end. B. If you wanna go as well, I can give you the names of the in Arabic, the characters. So Arnab, rabbit, Arnab. B, basal, onion. B, it's as you see, you can see the B in here. It will show. You can write it just like that, and you put a dot under it, and then in the beginning of in the middle of the word you write similar to here, but with a little bit of liaison at the beginning. The liaison is not part of the letter. This is the letter, but this is to connect it with it. You shouldn't be shown anyway. Yeah, it should be just connected with the previous letter or the letter after. The final B, it should be like that with a liaison to, like that. Yeah. Then we have T, تمساح, crocodile, and as you see, B, T, Th, they are written in the same way, same as Jim, He, He. Jim, it's easy. He, it's quite difficult for you. Hey, it's like it has to come from the throat. Hey, hey, you have to say it quite deep from the throat. Hey, yes, same as he. He, after it has to come from the upper mouth. Yeah, he, he. You have to repeat the he. It's written, you can use it more in Spanish language. You can find je like Julio or something, but it's a similar thing. Je, yes. As you can see, they have character of kharoof. Yeah, kharoof. It's a sheep. For he, you have حصان, horse. Jim, it's jazar. It's a carrot. It's a ثعلب, and it's a fox. Dal, it's a dolphin. you write it, you draw it down and you circle it around. In here it's too squarish, so later on you will see, you will practice it differently. In here it's much better. So you will see that in here in the beginning of the word, then in here it's connected with the previous word, and at the end it will be similar thing, because you cannot connect it in the one after. Dal, it's the same. Ray and Zain, it's the same, because in the middle in here you cannot do anything. It's beginning and at the end, but just like fill up table. Yes. So Alif, Dal, Dar, Ray, Zain, they have no intermediate, intermediate in the middle, like in the middle of the word. It's like at the end, because you cannot connect it from the left hand side. So you connect it only from the right hand side, not from the left hand side. Let's go to the next one. أحرف الأبجدية. As you requested, I will show my hand and I will explain for you by handwriting. Alif, initial, there is nothing. Medial, there is nothing. And final, you will see like the alif in the final. As example, we have Ana. I gave it to you before. Letter, the second letter, it will be B. This is B at the beginning of the word, B at the middle of the word, and at the final, this is the shape of the B. To remind you, this section of the word, of the letter, it's not included, it's just a liaison. So basically it is between the first letter and the second letter to liaise between both letters. I will show you later on. This section too, as well, you don't have it in the actual letter. This is the actual letter like here, but this little thing is to liaise between first letter and the second letter. T at the initial, medial, and final. As an example, we have Bait, B, Ye, T, Bait. Thi at the beginning of the word, you write Thi like that. Then in the middle of the word, you write Thi like that, similar to the T, similar to the B. If you have a noon as well, it will be the same thing, because it will be similar to B, but the dot, it will be on top, as I show you in the last lesson. As an example, I gave you something called Thabit. Jim. And here I'm starting with, and here it was revising at the beginning. Now I'm starting the new letters with you. Jim in the initial, Jim in the middle of the word, Jim at the end of the word. So bear in mind, you don't have to remember the initial, medial, and everything. Just in the beginning, middle of the word, and the end of the word. Just remember that how it will be positioned in the word. So bear in mind, this section of the letter is not included of the letter. It's just liaison. This one, you are making the liaison with the other letter. So sometimes as well, you will find the jim or the he, you will find them written differently in the middle of the word by handwriting. You will find them like al-abjadiyya. This is how you will find them writing. You will turn it down like that, and you'll keep going. So you write, let's say, B, turn the jim, and you put the dal. B, put dot in here, dot for the jim, and the dal for this one, then ye plus t. T, this is a small t like this one, but it's used for different things. It's used for femininity. Now Hey, it doesn't have, it's like a jim, but doesn't have any dots. You can use it in the same way, like a jim, like here in the middle, and at the end, it's the same thing. And I gave you a nice good letter for it. Hub, love. So enjoy that, you have to learn love. It's hub. Khe in the beginning, initial, medial, and at the end of the word. So you see, I gave you something very bad word here, but I will give you different thing. I will give you now khal, and that's mean vinegar. Khabith and khal. Now, dal, there is no dal in the middle of the word to be connected from the left hand side. It will be only connected from the right hand side, as we said before. Dal, re, zain will be connected only at the end of it. Even if it came in the middle of the word, it will be connected only from the left hand side, right hand side, and the left hand side will be disconnected, will be written next to it, let's say. So anyway, let's go. Dal, re, zain will be the same thing, working the same. Now let's go for training. أحرف الأبجدية isolated, initial, medial, final, and the example. We'll give examples. Now, we'll start by alif. It's just like a normal stick, and we'll put a hamza on top. Yeah, and in here initial, there is no initial for alif. There is no medial alif, but you will find final alif. It will be, you will put alif like that and little liaison, and this section, it wouldn't be part of it, but it will be just liaising with different letter. So as an example, we gave there ana, na. So you see in here, barely, you don't see even the liaison, because the noon, you keep going with it up, so you don't even barely see any liaison, nothing. So ana, that's mean I am, me, ana. B, you bring it like a boat, you turn it like a smile, nice smile. B. B in the initial word, how you write it at the beginning. So you just turn it like a little curve, and you put a dot under it, and that's a B. As a medial, you write it same thing like that, but with a little liaison. Same thing at the end. You write it as the isolated one. You write B. We forgot the dot in here. And you put the dot. We gave you previously an example. Ab, father. And for the mother, we will give them be happy. This is a meme. T. Same thing, but you put two dots, or you connect it as I did before. You do it like apostrophe, like two dots like that, that. Yeah. So you do the same thing. Two dots. That's a T, initial. Same thing in here, but you will give it a little thing at the beginning, and you put the two dots. At the end, you draw it as same thing like the initial, the isolated, and you give it liaison with two dots. And I gave you previously an example. It's bait, B, ye, T. So B plus ye plus T equal bait. Now, it will be similar to the above letters, just like that, but with 3 dots. 3 dots for the initial, the medial as well, with a little liaison. And when you write it, you don't need to be bothered to say the liaison and everything, so it will come natural with you. So you will do like that, let's say, and that's it. And in here we'll give an example to the bit. We use the 4 letters in one go. ثابت. Now جيم. جيم. This is isolated. جيم at the beginning. جيم at the. It's not clear with this kind of thing. I will try to be better in the next letters because they look the same. And at the end, you write it at the beginning, like similar to the beginning. You write it jim like that with a little liaison, and you put the dot in here. Now, to what I wrote as example in there, I show it to you. Ajib. Answer. Now, hey. Hey doesn't need any dots. With a little liaison. And hey. Always remember, this section is not connected with, not part of it, but it's just to connect the letter, liaison. And very nice example I'm giving you with hey is حب, love, baby, love. Remember this word, you will need it all your life. حب, without love you can't survive. And hey, similar thing, hey, and as well, hey, sorry for the, it's similar to this one anyway, but with a little thing, and hey, like that. Then if you want, you write khal, khe, lam, khal, vinegar. Now we go to dal. Let's go to this one again because it's not really clear. Let's go to it like that, khe, maybe better. Dal. You turn it 3/4 of a circle and you give it a little curve. Dal, it doesn't have anything in here, but at the end it will have dal. Even if you are in the middle of the word, what you do, you write it the same like this, and then you continue with another letter after it, distant. So, as an example, I gave you dub. Dal, be equal dub. Dub, that's mean bear. Remember bears? Teddy bears is so nice. Now, dal, nothing in the middle, nothing in the thing, and now you'll put it dal, and dhanab, tail. the tail of the bear. I don't know if you've got the tail anyway. Re doesn't have anything in here, doesn't have anything in medial, and in here you can have re with a little bit of thing to connect it, and you write Arnab. Alif, Re, Noon, B. Arnab, rabbit. Alif, Re, Noon, B. Arnab. The last letter for today, it will be Zain. Similar to the Re, it's Zain. Nothing in the middle, nothing in the medial. Initial, nothing initial, no medial, because it will be similar to the and with a little bit of thing to connect it, and Ra, Fa, and the Rafa, Zain, Re, Alif, Fe, Te. And that's it for today. Okay. In here, I'm giving you quite like the one before, just to practice, to print and practice. Alif, B, T, ث, جيم, ح, خ, دال, ذال, ر, زين. You stop there. Yeah, dal, dal, re, zain, and you stop there. You don't do more. Yes, let's keep to schedule there. I don't know anyway. There is like an extra re, re, I think here. Anyway, you stop at those letters. Alif, B, T, th, jim, he, khe, dal, dal, re, zain. You do that. Previously we took the noon, ye, and meme just to make words. Yes, so we'll be taking words, extra words with it too. So as I said, you do only on this sheet alif, b, t, th, jim, he, khe, dal, dal, re, zain. So in here you follow the dots. It's dotted. You follow the page. It's like from the top to bottom. It's one like a stick, really, like this alif. The b, t, th is like a smile, like a boat. You draw them like a boat, and then the difference between them is dots. B with a dot below, T with 2 dots on top, Th 3 dots on top. Jim is the dot in the middle. He doesn't have a dot at all. Khe, it has the dot on top. Dal is with a dot on top. Re, zain, it has the dot on top. And let's go to the next sheet. In here you can see as well the same thing. You can exercise as much as you want. I'm giving you more exercise to do enough exercise for what we took so far, because it has been you requested that, so I'm gonna do it with you. So, and in fact I'm giving you an extra exercise and letters. So alif, b, t, th, jim, he, khe, and let's go further because this will be boring after for you. Dal, dal, re, zain, and you stop in here. As you saw in there was some mistake in that sheet. It's not by me anyway, but I should pay attention before. Anyway, you stop by re, zain in here. You stop in here. Please try to stop and follow what we are doing together. Yes. Now do some exercise later on. You will have one of the sheets. It will be to connect the letters. Yes, to make a word. So please follow that sheet and send them to me via email. The email, you will find it as well in the box to, with my links and stuff, and including the Google Drive link. Yes. So that's it for today. Thank you, and this is your brother Amir Zaidan. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you. Please subscribe to my channels. Amir Zaidan, Lord's Grace. This one is especially for Christianity. The rest are more to help brothers and sisters in humanity. So send an email for on this one. Send me on Easy Learning Arabic at outlook.com. Lord Jesus Christ be with you, and we'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye bye.